What's up, everybody? This is JORICTV coming at you live from the studio, just like Hotline Bling. I'm coming at you with the English accent because that's all I see on YouTube. Now it's getting kind of Irish. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I'm gonna make a quick intro video to Paragon. I'm gonna go ahead and pick a random character. I'm gonna create a deck I think would work best for that character. I'm gonna explain just the intro, not the gameplay, just basically what gets you into the game, not the gameplay. Gameplay is like, woof, that would have to be a whole nother game, for real. Uh, well, video actually. So, without further ado, I introduce you to Paragon. And I might have to change my settings so we can get even better audio. Oh, yo. Perfect. Okay, we're doing it live, folks. We're doing it live. Alright, so with the latest update, obviously, there is a new map. Hopefully, you're watching this and already have played the old map. So, I'm thinking, who should I use? A lot of people like attack damage carries. Alright, so now that we are in the game here, this is the main menu. There's a lot of quick information on here for your deals. You got free skins. I recommend connecting your Twitch account. You get a couple more free skins. There's normally always a new deal every week on skins or small bundles with masteries and emotes and a skin or two and a couple of rep points, things like that. They do it every week. I recommend checking every 4 days just in case there's something new that pops up. Towards the bottom, you're going to see where you can invite your team. Boom, just like that. Or there's a separate in-game menu where you can invite all your friends and nobody's on. Looks like everybody has been deceased. Hey, I have a friend request. All right. I'll go ahead and accept that, whoever you are. Hey. All right. And you can add people here. You can play with PC people. There's tons of things that you can do to talk to PC people, but you obviously, from what I know, I have no idea if you can talk to the PS4 to PC people. So there's that. You can change your settings through here. I recommend going ahead and changing your sensitivity to somewhere between 7 and 9. Don't go 10 unless you're some type of robot, human / android. And if you are, hopefully there's a spot for you in the next Google update. So yeah, with the game, you actually go ahead at the top left, you press square if you want. It'll take you to the play menu. You can play PvP, which is 5 real people versus 5 real people, and you're one of those real people, of course. And then you have co-op mode, which is 5 real people versus 5 robots, and of course you're one of those real people. And then you have solo versus AI, which I do not recommend. Do not play this mode ever at all. You get no rewards, no experience, no nothing. Okay? So, co-op, I recommend at least playing 100 games, and it's going to sound like a lot, but co-op games go really quick. They will go by so fast. You'll learn so much about the game. You will not look like a fool, because there's people who come into co-op mode and they end the game with 0 kills and 20 deaths because they don't know how to play. So this is where you can make those mistakes, right here, co-op versus AI. You don't want to do that in here because then you will get hate mail and you will be banned for life, and I will also block you. So the next thing to show people is Victory Chest. Victory Chest, it recharges every 24 hours, and right now I have one. If I win a game, I open the chest automatically. It gives me whatever random shenanigan is inside of there, and this one is charging. This chest will fill in less than a day, yay! And that one obviously hasn't got there yet. So the longer you wait to play, the faster these will charge up. So it kind of brings people back in. Your weekly quests, this is something you want to keep an eye out for, but you have to win a game for this to actually charge up. Let's say you just complete one of them, you win 4 games playing as a melee hero, you get these 3 cards. But let's say you also complete this one, you don't get these 3 cards, but you get like an extra random card, and you can complete the rest of the quest and get random rewards. And these are really easy to do. You can earn them by playing co-op. It's not just PvP. Next is your Paragon level. Paragon level does not affect your character strength. So I could be fighting a level 10 person, he can be owning me, or vice versa, level 50, which is the max, versus a level 48 like me, and I could be still being destroyed. It doesn't affect the characters at all. Now, the actual character level also doesn't affect gameplay. And the stats, they are not updated. I think they're just calculating PvP and co-op at the moment. So let's get into it. Let's go ahead. We'll make a deck so you guys can understand how to play. So let's see, decks. So I went ahead and made a deck ahead of time with Khaimera. I do have a personal Khaimera deck, which don't want to get into that. It's just a little too advanced right now. So I made a rookie Khaimera deck. Very great for beginners. And pretty much, to break it all down, once you create a deck, it's going to start off like this. Oh my gosh, pick your prime. Alright, so for Khaimera, Khaimera is an attack character. He attacks and he regenerates his health fast. So basically, you're going to want to go with the first card, which increases your attack. What this does is, once you destroy or prime, which is a very big boss on the map, which would happen normally around the 20 through 30 minute mark, which is when you're strong enough to fight this guy. If you kill that guy, you activate this card. So these cards aren't automatically activated. So we'll go ahead and pick the first one. It's great for Khaimera, especially someone who's very offensive. So just to also explain, you can only have 6 cards at a time while you're playing inside of a match. So what I did here was I picked 6 main cards and threw in 2 extra cards that can assist during your gameplay. You can also discard these during mid-game to just go ahead and get stronger. So what I recommend is the Madstone Gem card. It is pretty good right off the bat. You get 12 power, which 12 power from one card is great, especially when you start off with 12 power. As you see at the right there, you see it right? Yeah, right there. Boom. This card is worth 2 points. Okay, so what I also recommend is dropping level 3 cards of cast or strike in there, and cast and strike, as you see here, there's a cast and there's a strike. There's no difference in them at this moment. I believe the update hasn't changed anything with that. So yeah, you can add 3 in there. So 1, 2, 3 of level 3s, and you're going to fill in those slots. Once the slots are full, you're going to acquire that fully upgraded bonus, which is 5.5 attack speed. I will definitely recommend 2 of these cards because they're very cheap and effective, and it's only 2 points each. And you start off the game with 3 points, so you can grab this card and maybe even grab a health potion, a barrier, or a strike token. I'll get into this little side later, but I want to go over the main cards you need. So go ahead, grab 2 of these, and still, add the 3 major strike tokens in there. The next card I want to go over is the Adamant Edge. It's a very common card, so it should be easy to acquire if you're just starting out. You'll probably already have it, or by the 5th time you buy a couple cards, it'll be in a random pack for you. I would personally fill this up with just 3 health cards that are level 1. So this entire card value is 6 because you have 3 and 1, 1, 1. So that's 6. Versus these up here, which are 3, 3, 3, that's 9. And then plus 2, that's 10, 11. So these cards' total value are 11. We're going to skip these 2 cards and head over to the next ones, which are Meltdown. And with this, I recommend putting the highest amount of cards you have for attack power, which right now it is the major cast. So drop 3 level 3s in there. And let's look what this card gives you. It gives you 12 power right off the bat, just like Madstone. But it also gives you 2 ability pen. Now the fully upgraded bonus gives you 6 power instead of attack speed. But this card has its major shine right off the bat. There's no big worry about that. 6 power, well, that's nothing. Well, that's actually good enough. And adding a second Meltdown helps with Ability Pen. Now, what Ability Pen does is when you use your actual character's ability, it penetrates the defense. So having 2 of that is really good. You don't have to add, Ability Pen as one of the upgrades in here, but I think that's fine for a beginner, just to kind of understand what a deck does, kind of feel out how they want to play the character. Definitely good enough. So last is I like to get a little bit of defense in there, just so I'm not being shut down every time I jump into a fight. So Thorn Greenweave gives you 4 ability armor, 6 power. It might not seem like a lot, but that armor does kind of help us out. And I also put 1 major cast, which is 6 power, 1 minor barrier, which is ability armor, and then a beta barrier, which is 12 ability armor. So this is giving us about, let's say, almost about 20 ability armor. Pretty decent enough. And it's cheap enough to finally upgrade, so you can finally get that 12 power, which is the main point of that card. We're still getting power through it. So once again, the 6 cards you want to end with, that's very important, you want to end with these cards: Madstone, Madstone, Meltdown, Meltdown, Thorn Greenweave. Now, the cards, and Adamant Edge, if I didn't say, those are your 6 cards. So a card you want to start out with could be Guardian Scythe, and the upgrade cards I like to put in a card like this is Health and Health. Just fill it with health. Because Khaimera is a jungler, so he's going to be in the jungle doing his thing, and this card gives you attack bonus towards that, and at the end you get 6 power. Next, Guardian's Ward, fill it with health and a little bit of attack. I see I put a minor cast in here, but then 2 level 2 healths, which give us 100 each. And yeah, what this does is you drop it on the map, and for 3 minutes it highlights that area. Any enemies passing by will be shown on the map, so it gives you a warning and a beeping sound when somebody is passing through that area for the next 3 minutes. So that's pretty much your main hand, I guess you can say. But these cards you don't want to end with. Throw away these cards if you guys are really on the edge to win a match, and make sure you have the remaining cards all fully upgraded. These are also some extra starter cards. So, for example, if you want to start off with a healer token and a strike token, that works out because you already start off with 3 points. Next, health potion, barrier token, and a strike token combo is good enough, definitely. But if you get a health potion and a mad stone, that's even better because you still have that big boost of power with the 12 points this gives you, and you got a potion there. So that is pretty much all you need with a good, starter Chimera deck. And the best explanation I can give as far as creating something, this down here, if you click on, let's say you want to get more attack speed, click on attack speed, and it'll show you exactly where cards are that have attack speed. And that about wraps it up for making a rookie Chimera deck. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. I will most likely answer. And I hope you guys like the video. And I'll go ahead and try making some more videos later down the road. And here's a sneak peek at my main howitzer deck. I call it the balance deck, really. There's a lot going on in here, a lot to explain, but maybe I'll make a video so people kind of get some good stuff out of it. This is Rikutsu coming at you live on the JORICTV channel. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.